What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and what you're looking at right there is a Team Diamond Odell Beckham Jr. Now, let me explain some of the things that have been going on. Yesterday, on July 23rd, 2018, EA Sports had a lot of people release MUT information, which I believe a lot of you guys, as much as you guys say that you're loyal to me, you were cheating on me and watching other people's videos. But it's all good. Don't worry about it, bro. I forgive you. I forgive you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's very, very hard to not be able to see what's going on when it's right there in your face. So pretty much, I want to thank all the guys at Muthead, and there's going to be a lot of series of videos that I'm going to be bringing you guys based on the information from Muthead, and in addition to that, a lot of you guys questions about certain players. Okay, so look out for about, I don't know how many videos I'm going to put out today, but it's going to be some really good stuff. So let's go ahead and get this video right here up to 100 likes in like 10 minutes. You give me 100 likes in 10 minutes right here, bro, I'm going to start dropping them like, yo, like flies, bro. Well, I don't know, fly, that's kind of bad, right? Why do we want to kill fly? I don't know, we're going to drop it like something, drop it like it's hot, maybe like flapjacks. I don't know. We're going to be dropping it. But anyway, you guys should have already known or discovered that Team Diamonds is going to be something that's very, very huge in Madden 19. Okay? Now, pretty much what it is you're going to have a separate set. And some players are going to have base, base cards like the OBJ card. He has like a base elite of like 87. And then this card is going to give him a little bit more of a boost. Now, if you went over and looked at some of the sets that were going on, you would see that most of them is going to take about 5 cards to put in. As far as everything else that goes into it, I'm not sure how the upgrade is going to go after this. But this is a very, very huge addition to Madden 19, and it's making everybody understand that they're going in a different direction. For all of you guys that were looking for something else, as far as like, more enhanced power-ups, you might get that in addition to the Team Diamonds. But I don't know where they're going to go outside of that. Maybe they'll bring us back with some more over 100 ratings eventually, something like that. But looking at this card right here, we're going to go over it. We're going to talk about the differences because remember, this is at launch, okay? Now, if you played Madden 18, you would know that you were able to do some of the, like the team leaders. You had to do some of them to be able to complete MUT Master. And some of those cards gave you guys additional perks and things like that with the actual, within the game. You were able to get 90 overall cards, 88 overall cards, whatever. Then they released that Khalil Mack at a 93 and an OBJ at a 93 very, very soon after. This is very huge, and I'm going to tell you why. What's going to happen is a lot of people think that because contracts are eliminated and, EA took away some stuff that they're not going to be able to make money. This right here is going to be huge because the card art alone and people being able to say that they have a Team Diamond is going to be huge, okay? So as far as the sets, the breakdowns, and the solos, once the game is released, you will not need to go anywhere else. And I'm going to tell you this right now. If you guys don't understand the kind of content that you're going to be getting right here, just go back and go dabble in some Madden 18 videos. All right? Listen, I want my viewers to do well. I want you guys to know what's going on. And I don't want to make it impossible for you to do the things that I'm doing. So it's a little bit different for me. Like I said, if I decide to dabble in packs, bruh, I'm not going to be trying to throw racks on racks on racks, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to do all that, but I will help you guys understand how you can do it with the grinding because I will be doing it both ways. Okay, so now, based on that whole introduction, what happened is Muthead has been doing this for the last couple of years where they have the Madden Ultimate Team reveal. Okay, so what that means is you can go in and you can start looking for reveal cards. Now, you can't search them by name yet as of last night when they did it, but the cards are there, so you just have to keep skipping through. Like over here, you'll keep going to reveal next, and it'll keep showing you the next card. But anything else that you try to press, it's not going to give you anything. Okay, so you can go ahead and look into it yourself and everything like that. Shout out to the Muthead guys. They got like their Muthead League Season 5 going on and stuff like that. Very, very good guys over there, man. So definitely check them out, muthead.com. But listen up now. We got to jump into the nitty-gritty of this. All right, OBJ, how good is he, bro? How good is he? This guy. You know what I'm saying? A Team Diamond, how good is he? All right, you can look at the Muthead ratings. You can see his run blocking is totally garbage. Now, I will say this, right? The Madden 18 version of his 93 overall card had pretty decent run blocking. Right now, I guess they're getting back to the fact that he's been injured. They don't know, how he's going to be doing. There's a lot of things that are question marks right now for OBJ. Is he a great wide receiver? I would say that over the seasons that he's had, looking at the numbers over the years of the NFL, you could say that this guy is really a stud, but he was injured. So we don't know what's going on. So I'm thinking that that's why we have a fall right there at that particular rating. Okay. Now, Slot receiver, we already know he's goon. Vertical threat, we already know he's a goon. Jump ball is kind of low. I was surprised about that. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how this is going to work out and translate into the actual game, but that scares me. Because what happens is, let me just explain something. You see the spec catch right here? The spec catch is when they do some really wild things. You know, you go for the aggressive catch, the guy jumps out of the stadium, turns into Thanos, comes back down, mosses you, runs for 6, picks your mom up, takes her out on a date. All those things usually happen, right? That spec catch scares me a lot, all right? And I'm going to tell you why. Antonio Brown is the cover athlete, right? And we know, what is he, like 5'10"? He's a tiny guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not really running around doing much, all right? So when you look at the aspect that the receivers, the last time that we had a receiver, like a wide receiver on the cover, it was Madden 16. What happened in Madden 16? For a lot of you guys that didn't play Madden 16, it was sort of like this. It was sort of like you're having a dream, and then Freddy Krueger's in it, but then he doesn't want to be in it. You see what I'm saying? But he's the guy that's supposed to kill you in your dream. If you guys are familiar with Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger didn't want no parts of Madden 16. That's how ridiculous the aggressive catching was. So put it like this. He would come into your dream to wake you up like, yo, I'm about to kill you. And then you'd be like, yo, aggressive catch. And then he'll start running. And then you'd be like, yo, but you try to follow him. You know how Jason walks really slow? You be trying to follow him in your dream, but he be running. That's how ridiculous that whole situation was with the aggressive catch. So all of these things, the jump ball being so low and then the spec catch so high, it's scary to me. Because for some reason, I just have, you know, and that's the Mudhead rating. It's not the actual ratings. The actual ratings are down here. But I go based on Mudhead ratings because it gives you a better idea of what you're getting from the card. So before we get down into this situation, I'm looking directly at the Mudhead ratings because these boys, listen, the guys over at Mudhead are very, very good when it comes to the actual aspects of the card. And I had to learn that the hard way. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be like, yo, I don't care what they're saying. Then it looks like the card's doing the same exact thing. So you guys got to understand that. It's very, very easy to look at it. For instance, with the blocking, you see like how they rate his run blocking as a 60, and then you come down here, and then you see like how it's really, really low. These are the things that it kind of translates onto the field. You know what I'm saying? It translates onto the field whether a player is going to run block the right way, whatever like that. Even though we know our O-linemen in Madden 18, they just ran away from whoever was in front of them. The wide receivers were very, very key because the higher their run block, you can see them visibly hold the block a lot longer for you to get to the outside. All right, so now that we see his rat catching is high, we see his vertical threat is high, we see his slot is high, we see his speed is 88 to start. Now, if you guys are new, you probably haven't seen these type of videos that I did the year before, but I told you, EA is in love with the number 88. It's the same way that T-Pain is in love with a stripper. We ride and we roll and we roll. So I'm going to let you know right now, with that being his speed as a diamond, that speed is going to be the threshold early on, bro. You're going to be burning dudes deep with an 88 speed. Okay? And a lot of guys are like, what are you talking about, bro? I already saw this other guy. He had... Shut up. Let me just explain to you what's going on. When the game is launched, certain players are going to... They're going to be like the staple or the example of what the actual overall game is going to entail. Okay? That's pretty much what's going to happen. You're going to get a situation where OBJ is a god. Okay? To start the game because... That's pretty much what the game is going to be about. It's going to be about little guys just going up and doing whatever they want. That's what the game is going to be about. Now, if they don't make it like that, that's going to be bad marketing because how are you going to be able to let those guys that like to tweet ridiculous catches and stuff like that tweet it out when Antonio Brown is on the cover if the little guys can't do much? You guys got to go with the science of it. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what it is. The last time we had a wide receiver on the cover, bro, was Madden 16. Okay? So, based on everything that goes on with the sets and everything like that, you should be able to complete this guy, but it's going to cost you some coins early on. Now, I'm going to want you guys to stay tuned because I already have videos in this actual playlist that explain to you how we're going to be getting coins at the start of Madden 19. But pretty much what I want you guys to know is that whatever we get that's auctionable, if we don't need it exclusively for our team, the way we're building it, we're selling it ASAP. It's gone. Because everybody's going to be going crazy the first 2 weeks of Madden. Everybody's going crazy. So we're going to sell it. And then we're going to get stuff later on when, you know, other sets and other promos come out. I'm going to explain all that stuff to you guys later. But would you want to have this guy on your team to start the year? Probably. The one bad thing that I will tell you about this is when they show your cards before the game, it's going to be very, very frustrating because a lot of people are going to back out of the game. Now, I'm not sure if EA is going to do something about that this year by giving those guys losses or suspending them from being able to get into a game for like 10, 15 minutes. A lot of these other shooting games do that. You know what I'm saying? You go in there, you think you're sweet, you keep disconnecting, and they just let you have to wait for like 10, 15 minutes. Eventually, that'll stop people from doing it because that's how you prevent people from backing out of games. That can be one way that they do it. But having this card to start at launch is going to be very scary for any new noob that gets on that wants to play. But overall, the Team Diamond program is going to be very, very huge. And I actually have another video that I want to release. Like I said, once you guys get this to 100 likes in like 10 minutes, I'm going to be getting you guys some more videos out as soon as possible. We're going to be rocking them in, bro. Like I said, courtesy of Mudhead. Definitely go and check them out, mudhead.com, and go ahead and check out this ratings reveal. And so you guys can find out what's going on. And again, when you look at the fact that his possession is at 82, I don't know if they toned down possession catching. I wanted to jot that in there also. Because you see like how the Mudhead rates him like that? That's gonna be dangerous, bro. Like, I'm letting you guys understand something. I don't like these numbers, bro. Because it's letting you know if that's the way it is right there, how did they tune the game? And yeah, they got competitive mode, sim mode, arcade mode, but we're talking primarily for competitive because most of us are going to be playing head-to-head seasons. That can be very, very scary. So we're going to have to find out a lot of information before I go forward with what we're going to be doing with these cards. I'm letting you guys understand this. I really thoroughly research stuff. I don't just do stuff, bro. That's why when I do it, you guys be like, yo, wow, how did he know how to do that? Because I sit there and I try to figure it out myself. Yeah, I go into some streams, but for the most part, I don't really check out a lot of streams early on. I kind of focus on what I'm trying to learn for myself. You know, getting my playbook, setting my team up the right way, knowing what works for myself before I look at other things. Because you got to have your own mindset, and that's why I try to make sure you guys understand. If we all keep the same mindset of understanding that, yeah, you'll listen to some of the things that I say, but I want you guys to go out and find things out on your own, we're going to all continue to grow. Because you'll give me suggestions. I'll say, oh, okay, yeah, bro, I know that guy. He's a regular viewer. He comments a lot, so he probably, you know what I'm saying, figures some stuff out by himself. And we continue to mesh our brains together. We pretty much learn the game before everybody else does. That's the whole system of it. So that's why I welcome you guys' feedback about certain things. But at the same time, I urge you guys to go out and, like the stuff that I present you with, add on to it. Keep getting big. Hit me up with something like, yo, Gmia, yeah, we did that, but now we do this. And then I start sharing it. And then our whole clan becomes huge, bro. The GmiasWorld fam just continues to grow. So before we end the video, we're going to look at the player traits. Now, he's clutch. Yes, he braces for all hits, fights for extra yards, makes aggressive catches, makes rack catches, makes possessing catches. No. Okay? We're going to see how that translates to Madden 19. Because I'm telling you right now, if OBJ can't possession catch, there's a lot of other receivers that won't be able to possession catch. Drops open passes, that's pretty good, that's no. Makes sideline catches, I want to see that animation. High motor, no. Bro, the dude turned into a rocket and ran right into Josh Norman. I think he should be high motor. Penalty, undisciplined. I don't know about that. I think OBJ, I don't know. Is he the cause of many penalties? We have to go ahead and wait and see what goes on with that. But that's pretty much the gist of the Team Diamond sets, OBJ, and what the overall thing is based on the comparison to the core elites. They're like +2 overall higher. They add a little bit more to the cards. And we're going to have more and more into that as the year goes on. I want to thank you guys for the ones that were dedicated, that waited for this video. For the other ones that cheated on me a little bit, watched a couple other videos. It's okay, bro. I don't forgive you. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. Enjoy your day. One love.